If you get excited by the calculators just like me, then this episode is just for you. This calculator here has broken charging port because some dumbass stepped on it while I was charging. At about just right time, I found this wireless charger receiver that I used to use for my smartphone that seemed to have disconnected wire. Hey, why not make a wireless charger Inspire CX? That sounds awesome. Of course, Texas Instrument doesn't want you to open their calculators. And used star screw. Of course. I could not get star screws in hand. I used a flathead screwdriver to break it open. As long as it works, doesn't really matter. Now I connected 5V DC supply to its internal 5V DC input, which is supposed to be supplied by the docking station. And voila, of course it worked. Now on the wireless charger, I checked if it really supplies 5V. Because of course, sometimes it can be different and you don't want to have a bad time with something higher than that or lower than that when you connect that to your calculator. Once that's done, solder the receiver, and now the fun part, packing it up and see if it can fit in. I didn't want you to modify the housing so much since it would make it look very suspicious in the middle of testing. After a while of trial and error, I finally figured out where to put all that stuff in. Syrup. Well, now the moment of truth. Will it work? It didn't turn on right away, which made me very nervous, but it did. The battery error just popped out because the battery was drained. This calculator was sitting doing nothing over the summer, so it must have been overdrained. And that is how you make a wireless charged calculator. Why? Just because we can.